Now I got my stunner shades on because before we get into the video, I gotta address something that happened from my last video about my membership with Navy Federal Credit Union. It turns out some people in the comment section don't believe that what happened really happened. Come on, y'all, we gotta do better than that. We're here on this channel to help each other, and if something really cool happens to me, I want to share it with you guys. I will say that in the credit game, some of us are luckier than others. Some of us can call Navy Federal and get an account opened up. Some of us can't. Now, if I had to do it over again, damn it, I would do it again, and I would do it live. What's up, y'all? Credit Solutionist here from FixMyFICONow.com. All right, y'all, I think the haters are gone now. So listen, this video is just a chit chat between me and you, taking you through my psychology of why I chose the credit card that I did. I'm a little embarrassed to tell y'all this, but okay, you know the late night method, right? I did that. I tried that. I looked at some videos. And I was like, okay, maybe if I try this late night method, it'll probably work, right? Because this bank doesn't know me and I haven't really put a ton of money into this account. So they might be looking at me sideways like, how dare you try to apply and like have us give you this money? You're lucky you even got in here, okay, without your documentation. Peasant. I went and deposited $400 about 4 times into the account within 10 days, right? So that was about what, $1,600? So I put about $1,600 in there in separate deposits. And then the other thing that I did for myself personally was I went and I ran my credit report because I wanted to see where I stood and how I look to a lender. They're taking a huge chance on me by approving my application if they decided to. So those were the 2 things that I did. So I definitely recommend that you do those 2 things first and foremost. The third thing that I did was I went onto the website and I looked at all of the credit cards that they offer. Now, if anybody is familiar with Navy Federal, you know that they have a ton of rewards credit cards that they offer to people. All right, y'all, it's very tempting, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, in this point of my credit journey, the last thing that I need is another rewards card. I have enough of that, so much so that I can't even use all of the rewards that I have. And that's on the business side and the personal side. I feel like I'm at the junior or the senior year of my credit journey. The only rewards card here that looks like something that I would even want is the flagship. Now, from my understanding, the flagship is at the very top of the entire hierarchy. So I really didn't want to shoot that high. I decided, nah, I'm gonna let that go. It's either gonna be the platinum or it's gonna be the secured card. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that I want is a high limit, low interest credit card that offers a 0% balance transfer if the time came. The other thing is when I looked at rewards credit cards, when I look at the ones that I have, typically the interest rate for rewards cards tends to be higher because I do think that they're trying to have some kind of trade-off between giving you those rewards and making a profit off of you. Like, they have to make their profits somewhere, right? So that's just a personal thought of mine. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just makes sense from a business standpoint. So, all right, let's go back to this retarded thing that I did with the late night method. So I watched a few videos and I went on and decided to apply at midnight, my local time, which is Pacific Standard Time. When I did that, I will tell y'all, I felt like the biggest doofus ever. And I was like, this doesn't make a difference. Like, just because a person is not there doesn't mean that you're going to get an approval. The computer is programmed to do what the computer is programmed to do, right? It's programmed to look at numbers, figures, factors, all kinds of stuff. And if you don't meet that criteria, it's not going to approve you. The human element is actually better because the human can actually be reasoned with and can push information through. You can't reason with a machine. So in a nutshell, the late night method isn't really something that I think even works. So I went ahead and applied at midnight and I got a message back that said that they would give me an answer. I think it was like 24 to 48 hours. I think that's what it said. I don't really remember. I have to look at the email, but I said, okay, that probably means that I didn't get approved. What ended up happening was a couple hours later, I checked my email and it actually said, congratulations, you have been approved. And I believe my interest rate is 12.99. I'll have to look at it and show you a screenshot if I have it, but I want to say it was 12.99 and the limit is $18,000 on the platinum card. So this is the one that I decided to go with. And I'm very, very happy that I got this card, and the credit limit is perfect for me, my expenses, and if I ever needed to do a balance transfer, that card is it, baby. So I'm extremely happy with that. I would say out of all of the things that I did before I applied for this credit card, the most beneficial, I think, was already having good credit in the beginning. Like, the other thing that I think helped was the fact that I was putting money into the account from day one, or as regularly as you can within a 10-day period. I think that when you watch so many videos and go to so many forums on the internet, you tend to overcomplicate the entire process. I would say out of everything I did, that was probably the most useless part. Was the late night methods. I do plan on applying for the flagship next, and that's probably the only card that I'm really concerned about having with Navy Federal Credit Union. More or less, I would be more interested in the business side of Navy Federal or a mortgage. Those are the two things that I'm interested in with this bank. So yeah, that's part of the reason that I'm so stoked that I am a member now. So yeah, anyway, that was my little story. I know it wasn't super exciting, but that's really what credit is. Once you fix your credit, it's not that exciting after. It really isn't. The most tumultuous part is fixing it and then starting to get really cool credit cards at the beginning. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to download the free ebook, the 90-day rapid repair mini ebook, at our website, www.fixmyficonow.com. And if you want to talk to me about your specific credit issue, book a consultation. Those of y'all that have had consultations with me, you know how awesome they can be. Look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. If you have any ideas for videos that you want me to cover, I'm totally down for that too. And if you want to collab, let me know. I am here. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Credit Solutionist out.